we had a little concept of market segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Hope you have understood what is the market segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Segmentation is nothing but the identified group. Targeting is nothing but how we are identifying, targeting, or you know, reaching to that reaching to that identified group. And then finally, positioning is nothing but playing with the mind and psychology, how our product and services we can put into or inject into their brain so that they can start buying, or they start thinking about the buying of our service and product, in short. And then we discussed about the need, want, and demand. I gave some examples of Von Hussein or Louis Philippe charts and all. And then we move to the Maslow's hierarchy. I said that Maslow's hierarchy is important to understand because generally this Maslow's hierarchy is used by HR people. However, there is no patented word that only HR people can use this. This theory will be applicable in marketing so that you can understand how the marketing strategies are implemented and how these strategies are really, we are playing with the customer's mind. And that is related to this Maslow's hierarchy. Okay. And I said there are total 5 hierarchies, slabs are there, out of which the lowest one is psychological needs, roti kapda makan, correct? And I gave an example of that similar thing. Then security needs for your family so that you can protect them. Second stage is security needs, what I discussed with you, that protecting someone will protect their family from violence or the hunger and so on and so forth. And then love and belongings, which we need psychologically. And the third one is, fourth one is esteem needs. And final one is self-actualization, in short. Okay. And we have given certain examples. Here we stop because of the timing. Now, quickly, I will tell another thing, that it is to be remembered that if unless and until that lower segment of the need is fulfilled, we cannot jump to the higher segment of the need or this hierarchy, in short. If I need to give you an example, that if I am, as a person, psychologically, I cannot fulfill my physiological needs, like basic needs of roti kapda makan, then all the time my mind will be involved into that to overcome that kind of burden. And I cannot move, I cannot say that I am elevated to the security need, that segment as per the hierarchy. So this is generally debated, but however, it is widely accepted that lower order needs, if it is not fulfilled, then we cannot go to the higher order needs. This is as per the Maslow's and their needs and hierarchy. Is it clear? Now, each and every stage, I am going to give you some product example, and we will try to understand that how this psychological needs we are playing with. And as a marketer, as a marketing people, marketing CEO, marketing head and all, we are playing with the customers and we are trying to capture or monitor their sentiment so that we can get a greater value. Let's take an example, the first example of this Lifebuoy soap versus the Dove soap. Now, generally, Lifebuoy soap, it is the first soap in this world, wherein Dove soap is much more, after 10 years, 15 years, it came into the picture. Now, Lifebuoy soap, if you understand that this is basically, we call it blue collar people soap. Blue collar people soap means those who are workers, every day and day out, every 2 hours or something, they're washing their hands, bodies and all, or something like that. Blue collar employees or people we call when they are working in the industries, not the normal definition of the industries which you are having. If you are if you have some idea, then you know that education institutes are also the industry or something like that. We are not talking in that manner. We are considering about the type of work a people are doing. If they are working in normal work, little bit poor, daily wages and all, in those cases we call they are the blue collar employees. Now, when we are talking about the blue collar employees, then it is not as per the psychology and all. We are talking about the people, those who are the daily wagers, most of the cases, and they do not have much savings. We are segregating people like this. In those cases, they will be using the Lifebuoy. But if you tell me to use Lifebuoy, generally I will use that Lifebuoy for a different purpose, not for body wash or something. In that case, I will prefer the Dove and all. Correct? So now you think, for this product, you are the marketing head of FMCG, of HUL. Okay. Then in that case, if you are the product manager or the, I will say that category manager of this Lifebuoy or Dove, Lifebuoy, this soap, you will target which segment of this psychological needed people. Physiological needs, security need, who is having love and belongings, esteem need, or the self-actualization. Now you have understood in a short span of time what is, if I ask you now, consider this product, Lifebuoy and Dove, and you are the HUL product manager, or I will say category manager for this, responsible for these two types of soaps. Okay, then if I ask you three things, major things, whatever, what is that? Segmentation. Which segment? First, which segment as per this product you are going to target? Lower class, the physiological needs are people, right? Correct. And the targets, sorry, lower segment. Target segment is, what is the target segment? This one itself, right? And the third one, is the positioning, how you are going to position. Simple, like you are saying that you, every day one advertisement is getting played, that Dettol soap, there one boy or something they are using, and mommy is very happy. So you are targeting mommy as well as that boy, wherein that happiness is there, using the Dettol soap. But if you ask me, I don't like Dettol soap because of the smell. It smells like hospitals and all, right? But it is not your problem and all. It is the product. It is a thing which you need to position, inject into the customer's mind, right? So that they can start buying based on that. Am I right? That example for the higher these things. This CCTV and all, generally I have this product I have identified for security needs. Basically, it is free from hunger, violence, or any kind of protection of your family. Understood? It should not happen that somebody from outside also, you are not able to protect your family for any reason. So that is a security need. Third one, if I talk about Club Mahindra. Now, if you see Club Mahindra advertisements mainly, you will see family together, 25 years club membership, 10 years club membership, you are very happy, going in a vacation, and so on and so forth. What does that mean? It means you are getting very small amount of time from your daily hectic life. Okay, you go, be relaxed, have your vacation with your family, enjoy. What is that? Love and belongings. Understood? Appreciation from your wife, friendship, or whatever, little bit luxury kind of thing, right? So this is the love and belongings. If I am taking the example of Club Mahindra, why I am taking the Club Mahindra? Consider that you are the marketing head. I told you that first, the best way to understand marketing, entrepreneurship, or marketing management, the moment you are considering that you are the chief marketing officer of the company, and mold yourself as per the example. So now if you are telling you you are the chief marketing officer of Club Mahindra, definitely you are going to target this kind of segment. Correct, na? This third segment. It is not that those who are suffering or struggling to get roti kapra makan. You should not target the people, those who are not able to protect from hunger or violence and all. If someone is jobless, are you going to sell them Club Mahindra membership asking 20 lakhs? You will never do that. Correct? So it is more than that. So basic needs, security needs are done. Now love and belongings I am looking for, and that is the reason you are approaching to me, injecting that vacation means family together, happiness, and all of those things. So this is the third one and all. So if I talk about this American Express card, if you know that now it's a symbolic only. Huh? I'm not talking about the American Express, but it is widely understood. That is the reason I have taken this example. So silver card, gold card, platinum card, metal card, all of those things are there. Wherein every year you will have to pay minimum 10,000 rupees, and I know maximum, I think 50,000 rupees per annum membership charge is there for holding that card, whether you are using or not. Every year you will have to pay 50,000 rupees for holding this American card, metal card, American Express metal card, or something 10,000 rupees for American Express silver card, and so on and so forth. Understood what I'm saying? So definitely when you are approaching to CEOs and that level, those who are having that in this segment of esteem need, wherein you know that the initial 3 stages they have overcome, they do not have any problem with roti kapra makan, they do not have any problem in terms of taking care of their families, they do not have any problem in terms of taking Club Mahindra membership or some sort of some vacation, or they have ample money. Even if they are not taking the club membership, they have ample amount of money so that they can enjoy their vacation and so on and so forth, and love and belongings. Then only you are targeting somebody who is having ample amount of money in his pocket and he can spend, showing the status that, okay, fine, I'm having this need to have this prestige. Correct, na? That somebody will respect. I'm having the metal card of Amex and I'm paying 50,000 rupees per annum service fees for that. Right now, you think that you are the chief marketing officer of Amex. Now, when you are told to do the positioning to the population, then definitely you are going to target this kind of esteem need people. Then only, see, you know that want, need, demand, those kind of things are there. So these stages can be changed. Is it clear? Another one, I will tell you the last one. I gave you the quick example of this Belinda Gates and Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation. Can you recollect that? Can you remember that? Quickly, I gave this example that in 1993 or 94, when Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, maybe 94, 95, 94, that point of time, they came here in India to visit Agra and Delhi and those places. Then one day, their car got stopped into one signal, and one beggar carrying his wife asked, whatever, knocked the window and said that, give me some, help me. So that point of time, Melinda gets asked, why are you begging? Then he said that my wife has cancer patient or something, AIDS patient, I can't remember. I need to take care of her. And that is the reason I'm begging. I don't know what that is, good or bad. That is a real truth, honest thing or not. I do not know. This is the example for the sake of, explanation. You just try to understand. That point of time, immediately Melinda gets thought of and discussed. Bill Gates was sitting next to her only. Discussed with Bill Gates and said that we should do something for these poor people out here in India. Okay. And they started Melinda Gates and Bill Gates Foundation. And till now, almost 20 years, they are serving in India and helping poor people, cancer patients, AIDS patients, and underprivileged people. And all. That point of time, they never thought of. They didn't think of that. Oh my God, how if I spend, let's say, example, 100 crore rupees right now, tomorrow, to create a fund, create a NGO, okay, and give my fund to that NGO for the betterment of life of the people, poor people. What will happen to my home loans? What will happen to my daily food and all? They never thought of that. So that is their self-actualization and self-esteem, that they get it. If that is the case, if you have understood that concept, now coming back to the ISKCON, if you are aware that Ford, I forgot that James Ford or something, grandson of the Ford company, who Henry Ford. So Henry Ford's grandson, he donated 300 crore to ISKCON Temple Mayapur there in West Bengal. Recently, maybe 1 year back or last June or something. You can check it out in Google also. Okay. Now you think what they're getting, giving 300 crores to ISKCON. They're getting zero, anything physically, correct? Or materialistic way. Nothing they're getting, they're only giving. But still they're getting the satisfaction that he is donating something, he has donated something for the betterment of mankind, or Hinduism, or some religion, or something. I'm not saying anything, I'm just telling you in terms of, it's purely example purpose. Don't misunderstand and misinterpret these things. Okay. So whatever that satisfaction they got it. Here in ISKCON, we coordinated with ISKCON team, and they gave us permission to visit ISKCON temple here in Yeshwantpur. I never knew this one thing. Okay. Someone who was coordinating with us at that temple, and he was taking us to here and there, this place, that place, temple, and idols, and so on and so forth. He turned to be from Assam. And I asked him in my language that, what are you doing here, and so on and so forth. I got to know that he is the employee of ISKCON. That ISKCON employs people for this as a devotee. for this work. I'm not saying devotee, everybody is devotee for this kind of work.
No,
Have
no,
you ever
that's
thought
right.
of that ISKCON, a temple, it's the biggest temple in the world. They are paying money to the people to serve. You understand what I'm saying? Now you think that you are the chief marketing officer of ISKCON. ISKCON has taken you as an employee, deployed you. If chief marketing officer of ISKCON paying a huge hefty amount of money, forget it. You are intelligent, because nowadays ISKCON Prabhus or heads are from IITs and IIMs. So there is nothing wrong in that. They are all knowledgeable enough. Think that they are deploying you to promote ISKCON or to, because a few 3 months I worked with Child Rights and Youth, and I know how donation comes and all, how much involvement is required and how it is going on. Think that you are the marketing manager. You have been deployed by ISKCON, okay? And you have been given this opportunity to ask for the donations to the big people and all. Now, do you think that you will approach to me and you will ask 300 crore? Never. So even if it is a giving profession, you will target the right person and you inject, means position ISKCON in such a way that they start feeling that it is for the betterment. If I need to donate something, I will give it to ISKCON. Isn't it? So this is the overall concept and linkage in between the different products. And you can these are the examples itself. You can have a service examples also, TCS, Infosys and all. I'll be taking later on. That's what I have not clubbed it here. Otherwise, same example will come and again and again and again. People will be bored. And during this 10 hours lecture, you will be getting more than 80 to 90 or 100 examples like this and case studies like this. You'll be enjoying on that. Fine. You understood now how these products and services are clubbed with the psychological needs of the people throughout. Okay. Now come to the real business now. Okay. I think that last example was ISKCON. Everybody started thinking of donations and all. Come back to the real business. Now business and means nothing but making profit. If it is, there is no profit, it is not a business. It's a charity. Simple as it is. Now coming back to this, when I'm talking the market segment and all, first we need to understand the opportunities. Then only we can jump into this, isn't it? Think that you are a two-wheeler manufacturer, or you will be introducing one two-wheeler something. You should have some understanding of, or you should sense some opportunities in the market. Then only you can introduce that product in the market, isn't it? So now consider that the transportation needs around in India, anywhere, irrespective of the major cities and all. So what happens that transportation is needed for everybody, for every family members. We cannot ignore that. We cannot ignore that. Earlier, what used to happen, we could walk and do everything and all. That can happen in villages till now and tier 2 or tier 3 cities. But majorly in bigger cities and all, it is difficult. And even it is tier 2 cities, earlier we used to use cycle. Nowadays, nobody is using cycle, or nobody wants to use cycle. Okay, normal manual cycle and all. So there is a sense of opportunity. We can see that transportation is required by all the family members, right? Even if I don't have personal transport, I send my kid to his school in their own transport. So anyhow, transportation is required. Clear? Now, we basically Indians prefer mostly the scooters. Why? Because mileage is high, less paid per kilometer cost, maybe 50 paise, 1 rupee, and we are happy to do that. If it is we are using a two-wheeler, then traffic congestion is the city is rising and it will be avoided. It can be avoided to two-wheeler. Very simple in that. You can take a turn, U-turn and all. I do not explain more. Nowadays, there is a problem in the main cities, the limit parking problem. Wherein if I am taking a car, I can see, I can sense in our college itself. Earlier, 1 year back, when I was taking car and parking, it was ample space of parking, a good park. Nowadays, after parking, when I'm coming back, it's very difficult to come out with the exit unless until initial or somebody who has parked in front of me or in that lane, they are taking their car out. So there is a parking issues everywhere across India and all. But if you're using two-wheeler, you can avoid that parking issues, and even if you are stuck, you can takes and turn certain turns and all. And definitely two-wheeler has a low maintenance and comparable, low amount of money you are spending in fuel in that term, because mileage is high. So if you're sensing, think that you are now one two-wheeler company chief marketing officer, you are sensing this opportunity. Okay, as a marketer, you are sensing this opportunity. Then what you can do? Exactly what you are thinking, that we can introduce a new segment, electric segment, and so on and so forth. TVS did this. I'm sorry, Honda Activa did this, not TVS. Honda Activa did this. Now, how come Honda Activa comes into the picture? Understand, it was before Hero Honda. I think 2000 till 2016, it was Hero Honda company. Okay, one four-wheeler car. Then they divided into Honda and Hero. Correct? Now, Honda started this two-wheeler manufacturing as a product. They understood this problem. Fine. Now, if you see, if I'm sure that everybody is matured enough on all, you go back to your 10th standard, 11th standard, go back maybe 15, 16 years back and all. You will see previously, scooty used to be used by female people or girls. And we used to use Bajaj Pulsar, big, Hulk, bulky, 150cc, 125cc, and so on and so forth. And I can remember when Bajaj Pulsar came with that electric start, initially, my brother who bought this Bajaj Pulsar, he never used to use the electric start. He used to use that kick start, manual start. When I asked him, I can remember he said, "Oh, that is for, why? We are male. We will show our, what I say, strength. So that is the reason he used to start by kicking manually, not using this electric start." So that kind of concept was there before. Now things got changed. Now, male or female, both the segment are using this scooty, isn't it? But there was Bajaj Chetak, if you remember, long back, Bajaj Chetak. How many of you? Hamara Bajaj. That you saw all male people are driving that, riding that. Can you give me an example that you have never seen? You have ever seen that Bajaj Chetak is ridden by a female, a girl is riding Bajaj Chetak? That point of time. Because that was the psychological division which a marketing people did it. Even I can remember when I was 9th standard, 10th standard and all, if ladies was riding and James was sitting backside, hey, what are you doing? One ladies is carrying you, isn't it? This kind of discussion used to happen. Why? Because we or our previous people who sold that Bajaj Chetak, they or Chetak or Pulsar, they promoted that this product belongs to male, that ego, masculinity, not the femininity. Understood what I'm saying? But when time passed by, after 15 years, they thought of, oh my God, only we are targeting with the same product, only we are targeting only male part of the target segment, not the female part of the target segment. There's a huge opportunity for this part. Now do one thing. I cannot change the concept which is injected 20 years back to a customer's mind that Bajaj Pulsar or Bajaj Chetak is not a male. I'm sorry. We injected as a marketing person that is for masculine, related to the masculine, male people who will be riding that, not the female. I cannot change that. Same Bajaj, let's say not Honda Activa, not Honda. I'm saying, let's say Bajaj Activa, example. In that case, if they are starting to promote again after 20 years, no, Bajaj Pulsar is bulky. Now, girls can also ride it. Girls will reject that. And it may be wrong. So what is better? Better is you create another segment of the product and promote in that manner so that you can target that segment of people also. What exactly Honda Activa did it. So it attracted both male and female. It was easy to handle, that gearless, this, that, and all. Fuel economy. It is comparable smaller size so that you can park anywhere. as a motorcycle. There's plenty of space. You know that under the seat, you can keep storage of your helmet and all of those things. And many things are there. Anti-theft locking, competitive pricing, and so on and so forth. These exact things, they did the market research. They understood, they learned it from both male and female people, target segment or population or sample size, both right what is sample. And then they did this research and came up with this kind of 6, 7, 8, 10 points. And then they targeted accordingly with the product, service, branding, advertising, and so on and so forth. This is exactly the Honda Activa story and the case study. Fine. Now moving ahead, we will be taking many examples of related to this and many case studies related to this. But however, now coming back, now you're having a little bit idea what is marketing to some extent, what we worked, how it is projected, how it is used in the real market. And now I'm trying to understand what is the marketing to some extent definition of that. Okay. It is nothing but it is a combination of societal process and the organizational function. What is that? Why societal process and organizational function? If I am making the strategy, where strategy is made? In organization. Why I am making the strategy? To make the profit. So it is happening in organization. Definitely it's an organization function. And for whom we are making this strategy? People. Who are the target market? People. They are belonging to what? Society. That is the reason is it a societal process. This is a combination of these two. Now let me go through this as per Kotler, what he said. But again, I'm telling you, Kotler wrote this. It does not mean that he is correct. We are taking this reference because Kotler wrote this prior to you. If tomorrow you are writing something in a paper, which we do very frequently as a researcher, we write, papers are published. Tomorrow, if you like that line, you can quote Saha Sumit or Saha et al. 2023 or something like that, right? So what I'm just now going to explain you these 3 lines, it is as per Kotler and the associated authors of that particular paper. Okay, but it is good to understand. A societal process, I explained you what is the societal process and all, by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want to create through creating, offering. We'll explain these 3 things: creating, value, delivering in the next slide. Just hold on for a moment. Creating and offering and freely exchanging products and the services of value with others. Simple here in few things are important, which is freely exchange, creating, value and all, which I will explain you in detail in the next slide. Okay, so this is the line which basically Kotler said, and as per Kotler, this is a marketing as a societal process. That's it. Fine. Moving ahead. Now I'm going back to the primitive edge so that I can give you. Now you think, forget about this slide, forget about it. Just look at me and understand. Don't go by these slides and all. These are only for sake of your concept clearness and all. Look at me and understand. To the video. Think we do not have money. Or really we didn't have money in primitive edges, correct? Then does that mean that there was no business? There was business. We used to use in the barter system, isn't it? We used to use the barter system. I'm having rice, you're having fish. I want to eat fish today. Okay, and you want to eat rice today. So I'm giving you 1 kg of whatever, some amount of rice to you. You are agreeing to that, and you are giving me fish, and I'm making fish curry and eating. This was the concept earlier, isn't it? We used to call it barter system. Now, if you see this system, forget about today's system. You see this system, what used to follow this, the primitive edges as a social animal, as a social part of our living. Okay, what used to happen? We used to interact with that in between the 2 parties, isn't it? And we'll say, I will tell you, I'll prove you that exactly the contract, what we are following today in organization, it is the same. It is the same. But in that case, it was verbal. In that case, it is written, simple. Okay, because it has got changed. Now I'm going from slowly, primitive age to modern age, marketing concept change, and definitely how this contract comes into the picture in marketing. Okay, understand that concept. Now in the primitive age also, there are the 2 parties. I am selling, you are taking, or in short, not selling. I am giver, you are the taker, give and take policy. Very frequently we take it. That came from primitive age, that barter concept. Now in that case, each party are seeing something value to others. Means, I am hungry, I want to have a non-veg food today, I want fish, that is the value for me, I will buy it. That guy is hungry, or that family is hungry, they want to eat rice, that is the value which I am giving it to him. It is not only the price. That is the reason he is taking it from me. Give and take. Then what we are doing, or they were doing, they were communicating. Bhai, I have fish, understand? I have fish, you have rice. How you can understand that I need fish? Sorry, whatever. I need fish, you need rice. Whatever. I need rice, you need fish, whatever. So that means what? I am approaching to you, or you are approaching to me. That means you are making the communication. Now, communication does not mean I need to say something, even in primitive ages, they could not talk, but through sign only they could used to communicate and used to exchange their words, isn't it? So communication, it's not the wordings. It's not that I am talking to you. It's not like that. So two parties communicating to each other. Now, again, I'm saying two capable parties. Now, this is a main important in that exchange and the value and the contract. So two capable parties are communicating to each other, and they are making this delivery to each other as per their value proposition of the product and service. Now I am saying, okay, fine, you take 2 fishes, you give me 2 kgs of rice. You are saying, no, I want 3 fishes, I will give you 2 kgs of rice. Okay. I am offering, means I am offering something, you are accepting or you are rejecting. That is the exchange offer, isn't it? Offer and counter offer, or we can say offer or the exchange offer. And then if these two parties are saying that, okay, fine, 3-2, 3-2, I am okay, then we are exchanging these things. This was in primitive ages also, here also. If you go through these 4-5 points, exactly the same we are following in business contract. I don't know whether you have you have any paper of corporate contract or corporate law? Are you listening? Or I am only talking?
Yes, sir. We have corporate.
Yes, sir. We are listening, sir.
So not this semester, or this semester, or later on?
No, this semester.
Okay, fine. So I will not get into contract much, but you have understood there are five basic things. Wherein 2 parties would be there, value proposition should be there. In contract, it is value proposition is not mentioned. It is called consideration. Okay. And then communication, offer, accepted, rejected, offer or counter offer. And then capable party means sound mind, not drunken, and all of those things, all those things. And then finally accept and reject and all of those things. There are 5 points up there. Is it okay? Now, if I ask you, or if I be a student and ask to the professor, sir, we are doing this contract in pen and paper and writing. Correct. We are considering this as a contract. How come this is as a contract? How come this is as a contract? So please understand, verbal communication is also a contract, unless and until you are disputing, or unless and until you are denying. Now, if you see, forget about the slides and all. Sometimes our parents used to say, he's an honest person. There's a value of his word. I will deal with him. Isn't it? वो अच्छा आदमी है, उसने बोला ना, उसके भरोसे में ये किया. Correct ना? That is the contract, verbal contract what we had. Only problem is verbal contract is difficult to prove. That is the reason we are writing everything, making everything in written pen and paper. That's it. Verbal contract is also equally accepted in the court of law like the written contract. So why we are doing so? Because in the primitive ages, we are following that. Written contract came maybe 100 years, 200 years back, not before that. Okay, agreed now? So these are all the exchange of values which you are doing in the marketing concept. Forget about now fish. You consider instead of fish, you are with Infosys, you are giving a service. And instead of rice, you consider the amount of dollar you are expecting from the other party. Now, when I am talking about this contract, I'm talking about this exchange, I'm talking about everything. Again and again, I'm taking a talk about the value, talk about the value, talk about the value. Now, why I'm talking about the value? Because it is not the money which you are paying. Now, coming to this era, come back from primitive age to today's age, okay? Now, when we are involved into that kind of contract, okay, or anything, talking about marketing, positioning, targeting, segmentation, and so on and so forth. When you are considering about that, it is not the money which you are talking about. Tell me one thing. Normal cases I'm asking. Think that you want to buy something. Think that you have visited one shopping mall and you have bought one AC. You want to make the payment cash, or you want to make the payment through credit or debit card or some sort of online or Google Pay or something like that. Now you tell me the same question, whatever I have asked you. Think that you have gone to a shopping mall. You have bought a AC. You want to make the payment now in today's era by cash or by any sort of online payment like debit card, credit card, Google Pay, whatever. I don't mind into that.
Online.
Online only, sir.
Correct, na? Why you want to make it online? Let's say save time. I don't know what is the saving time, but let's say save time saving. Second thing is, it is a payment immediately, or I will have the record in that also. After 1 year also, I can see the my bank statement and can prove that I have made you the payment and ask for the duplicate bill or something like that. Third, cash management is difficult. Many things, right? Many things it may be possible. Now, my question is why you are doing that? You are getting some benefit. You are getting some benefit. So value, if I ask you, it is a simple function of benefit and cost, or benefit and the price which you are paying, isn't it? The moment benefit, yeah, it is there, little bit higher side, then I am getting some extra value. It may be emotional, it may be functional, it may be energy related, it may be time saving, it may be monetary, anything you name it. Why we are using car? Why you are using two-wheeler? Because I am getting benefit, though I am paying some amount of money to buy that vehicle, but I am saving huge amount of time and harassment. Isn't it? That is the reason I'm buying car. What is that? Time and monetary value. Whatever. So there are some benefits which we are considering, and that is the reason against that, we are getting value. IRCTC. If you want to book a ticket, now, today's era, you will go to IRCTC counter, or online you'll go to irctc.co.in and you will book it. Some problem is there, hinges are there, something. Otherwise, we will not go, isn't it? Now, you know that IRCTC charges, I think 50 rupees per ticket. Though you know that 25 rupees or 50 rupees you are paying extra, 25 rupees or 50 rupees you are paying extra to book the ticket, isn't it? After that also you are taking the online service, because you are thinking you have saved some time, sort of time without going there, some sort of energy without going there, and so on and so forth. In terms of that, I am spending 25 rupees extra. So understand the value. So value is nothing but the function of benefit and cost. Without that, if you promote any product and service, it is bullshit. Nobody is going to come to you. Nobody is going to come and buy your product or service, whatever. Fine. Now think, sometimes I crack jokes with the face-to-face students that think that you are getting married. You are unmarried, you are getting married, and you have gone to see one girl or whatever, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend and all. What you are doing? You are trying to sell yourself, project yourself that, look, if we become the life partner, there is some value proposition to you. Isn't it? I am little bit better than other. Over there. So let's say Sanjay is better than Sandeep. Correct, na? So Sanjay is saying that I am better than him. You please select me so that we can become the life partner. Some value proposition you're talking to your girlfriend or would-be partner, and all, isn't it? It is vice versa. Correct or wrong? I also did with my wife before marriage and all. It's normal thing. So the benefit is value is nothing but the benefit and cost function wherein we'll talk about. Fine. Okay. Now completely different. We'll talk about the Michael Porter's value chain analysis. I'm not taking this name Michael Porter and all. We'll talk later on because Michael Porter is a very renowned personality. I think Porter is still working and professor in Harvard School, business school till now. And he has given many Porter's 5 force model, value chain analysis, then value creation, many theories he has given. That is basically we discuss in strategic management. But here I thought that we'll talk about a little bit of value chain analysis because all people are not from only service industries and all. You people may be from OEM, you people may be from manufacturing industry and all of those things. That is the reason. Okay. Now, here in the value chain analysis, what talks about? It talks about when we are performing some activities, okay, in transforming some input to output. So when I'm talking about transforming something from input to output means manufacturing, mainly manufacturing. So understand, whenever we are talking about value chain analysis, we are talking about mostly, not in today's time, mostly the manufacturing industries and all higher end. But to some extent, today, you can replicate that to the bigger organizations like Infosys, TCS, or IT organizations and all. But predominantly, let me clarify you very simple. It is applicable for the manufacturing industries, wherein you are getting some raw material and producing the end output, and you are delivering and all of those things. Okay. But nowadays, to some extent, you can explain this concept to the normal scenario. Okay, here in value chain analysis, we consider only two activities, primary activity and the supportive activity. Now understand what is primary activity and what is the supportive activity. Primary activity, you ask yourself a question for any organization, what is the primary activity? And what is the supportive activity? Primary activity is when you are interacting directly with the customer with any means. Then it is a primary activity. But any department or you, when you are not directly interacting with customers, then it is considered to be the supportive activity. Is it clear now? The entire model is focused and stand on this particular concept, that what is primary activity and what is the secondary activity. Primary activity is nothing but when you think that as an organization, as a department, if ask yourself a question, are you interacting directly with the customer? If it is yes, that is primary. If it is not, then supportive. Simple, because they are communicating with the customer interaction, primary. Understood? If it is not, then supportive. Example, human resource management, HR department, do they interact with customer?
No.
Supportive activity. Your IT department, do they interact with customer? No, they are the supportive activity. Your procurement team, do they interact with customer? No. Then product supportive activity. Outbound logistic. Let's say logistic. Outbound means you have created one product and now you are delivering to your end customer. Outbound logistic is a primary activity or supportive activity? You are reaching the product to me. Understood? Marketing and salespeople. Let's say you are a salespeople. You will be contacting with me, whatever through means, online, offline, phone, and whatever. We are least bothered about that. So are you contacting directly to customer? Understood entire value chain model, I guarantee you. Now it is understanding only primary activity and supportive activity is not enough. The enough thing is understanding these activities, how you can minimize the problems and maximize the margin of profit. I'll explain you what is margin, what is profit in the next slide. Is it okay? In short, for your understanding, you consider that it's a margin or profit. So how managing this all supportive activities and the primary activities, you are controlling your cost or the expenses, internal or external, and you are widening this part, margin part. You are getting more margin, more profits and all. Now, this basically concept was given by Michael Porter in their value chain model. Now, in normal term, as a student, I am asking as a friend, इसमें क्या है? इसमें क्या है? Everybody knows it. Don't you know that in a company, let's say it is your company, you will reduce the cost or whatever, you will increase the margin and you will make a better profit and all. Don't you know this? Don't you know this? तो क्या कर लिया माइकल पॉटर? Why we are studying him? अगर सबको पता है, then why are we studying him? Because he identified which one is the primary activity, which are the primary activities, which are the supportive activities in that particular manufacturing, that point of time. He gave it in 1976. This theory he gave, I think, 76 or 75, something like that. So almost 50 years gone. That point of time, no, there was no IT, nothing, forget it. Even computer or laptop was not invented. So you think from that angle. Correct? And that point of time, this information flow, this concept was very difficult. Even today, if you see any handwritten note, 50 years back, whatever one professor taught to somebody, he will preserve it. Oh my God, that point of time, it used to happen like that. Or let's say you are the manufacturing company head, or your grandfather used to be the manufacturing head of some certain unit, and he has written some diary and all. Oh my God, they used to do like that. Because information flow was not like today. So he identified this, Michael Porter, that point of time. Identified, made a model, gave it to the world. That is the reason we are learning. And based on these models, it is not only Michael Porter. I clearly tell upfront here and offline also. It is not Michael Porter. It is not only Michael Porter. There are maybe other people also. Divya's model, it could be. Sumit's model, it could be. I'm not getting into that. But this became more famous. We understood that model. Based on that previous model, established model, we are using that concept to come up with, establish the new model in new industries. And that is the reason, the value of this Michael Porter's name and Michael Porter's value chain. Is it clear now? Now, little bit I'll be explaining about the margin and these things and all. Don't go by these things, chart and all, whatever it is there. Think, look at me. Think that you want to buy a car. I have Baleno car. It cost me that point of time 8 lakhs rupees. Second higher end that point of time, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years back, whatever. I bought it that point of time. It cost me 8 lakhs rupees. The same type of car, same feature, whatever. The closest one was, I think, Honda. It was 12 lakhs rupees that point of time. Okay. Now you understand. Think that you are the customer. Price remains same. All other factors remain same and all. You are having one option of buying a Baleno car, paying 8 lakhs rupees. Same value, but not value. Same feature, same thing you are getting, or similar. I cannot say same. I cannot say same. It is similar, which is agreed by you. You are getting from another company, which is 12 lakh rupees. Fine. Which one you will prefer? Is it okay? I'm considering that you are not very much brand conscious. If you are talking about brand conscious, that is also a value. I'll tell you later on after this. Is it okay? So definitely you will go for the 8 lakhs one, not the 12 lakhs one. Why you have gone? It is only because of price. Is it only because of price you have gone chosen 8 lakhs? Tell me. So what I am getting? I am let's say that the value which I am getting that right now. Value which I am getting, I am saving 4 lakhs rupees. Now for the timing, you consider that 6 lakhs is the production cost of Maruti Baleno. 2 lakhs you have paid margin to them. Now you think that you are the CMO of Maruti. You are the CMO of Maruti. From that angle, you start analyzing this. So what product one road product cost is 8 lakhs rupees, 6 lakhs, let's say all cost, and 2 lakhs he has kept the margin. That is the budget. Clear? But for you, what is the value to you are getting as a customer surplus value? That you are saving 4 lakhs rupees to the competition of the similar and the same similar product, isn't it? So 6 lakhs here, firm's cost of value creation. Firm's margin 2 lakhs. So price is 8 lakh. You understood? And what a customer's extra they are getting the value to the customer, 4 lakhs benefit. 12 lakhs minus 8 lakhs. That amount of value, tangible or intangible value, Maruti or as a CMO, you are giving to the customer. That is the reason I'm happy. And this basically talks about the profitable pricing brand for any product or any company. Clear? Now I have given you example in terms of product, you replicate it with any services, that is same. But when I'm talking about the value creation, it is applicable for everything, product and service. Is it clear now, nowadays? Now, why this value creation for value chain model? Again and again, we are talking about product. Whenever we are talking about the product, given example. Because these models, these theories were established 50 years back, that point of time, there was no service. That is the reason. Again, I'm rephrasing my word. Based on those theories, these theories and concept and all, we are using in the modern era the similar or the better value proposition of the model. Understood? This is the concept of value creation, Porter's model and all. Now, you can say, sir, I understood, sir, everything. I can understand the concept. It is fantastic, fine. Good. You told what Kotler, as per Kotler, the marketing definition is. Okay. You can say that. Sir, what is the exact marketing definition? So generally, American Marketing Association, AMA, we follow as a standard and all. They have given this definition of marketing. Okay. You do not need to remember. Nowhere it will be asked. Nowadays, nobody asks what is the definition. Things got changed. But for the sake of your understanding, I'm reading it. The process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational goals is nothing but the marketing. Have I explained all of this to you? Now this is more approachable to you and acceptable to you, this definition. Moving ahead. Okay, sir, I have understood these things. Can you please give me a simple example again further in layman term so that I can understand what is the best definition of marketing? See this video, you will love it and you will understand in short what is all about the marketing in short crux. Okay.
What is marketing?
So marketing is the understanding that we humans are biased, and by using our biases, selling us what companies wants to sell.
That was interesting. Can you elaborate that?
Sure, sir. I can give an example. Two surgeons हैं. Both of them have equal number of years of experience, charge equal fee, and have equal number of patients coming. Now one of them doesn't look much like a surgeon, sounds confused and is not sophisticated at all, while the other one completely looks the part. Neatly kept white hair, rimless glasses, certificate at the wall of the clinic. तो अगर तुम्हें सर्जरी करानी है तो तुम किसके पास जाओगे?
Sir, because the years of experience are same and they both charge equal fee, I think you can go to the either of them. But I'll rather not choose the confused one. I'll choose the other one.
And here I'd say you made a blunder. You should have chosen the one who doesn't look much like a doctor.
And why do you say that?
Here's why, sir. So despite having all the biases going against him, if he's as successful as the other doctor, he must be a better surgeon. For instance, in movies, somebody who doesn't look like a hero must be more talented than the hero who had the looks if he's as successful. A product that isn't marketed well must be a better product if it sells equally well. A guy not fluent in English, but sitting in your MBA class and wanting to be a marketer must be more driven than the one with good English and charm. Marketing fools you. See through it.
Okay. You got it, right? So you understood, right? In short, what is all about marketing and concept of that. To some extent, she's right. Okay. Generally, I told you that marketers, their main responsibility is to inject what they want to promote into the customer's mind. Fine. Okay. So understood. So in short, I will quickly go through this slide. It's nothing, everything I have explained. It's a physical entity, because when you are talking about the goods, when you're talking about the services, it's a service as an intangible product. And marketing involves creating an atmosphere where an extinct text market. That is the reason, even when you want to buy vegetables also, we go to market. So there should be an atmosphere. Definitely going to market, you will not talk about your work. You will talk about only how you can negotiate and get a better deal from that place. Okay. Then it's an idea. It includes, it may be anything, philosophies, the concepts, the architect sales, and so on and so forth. It may be needs and wants we are talking about, and definitely when it is satisfying our needs and wants, which is called the utility. Now there are 4 utilities I will explain. It is there. Let me see. Yes. So there are 4 utilities are there. Utilities means satisfying our need and want, right? So if you consider that utility, there are 4 types of utilities are there: form utility, time utility, place utility, and position utility. Form utility means when you are converting, making a conversion from raw material to a established utility. Form utility. You are changing the form. Okay, that is the reason it is called form utility. Second one is time utility. It involves providing products at the time required by the customer. I am hungry now. Why this Zomato is 30 minutes delivery, 10 minutes delivery, zoop, zap, and all? Why I am hungry now. If you deliver that after 2 days, who will eat that? Nobody will eat. If you deliver that after 2 hours, who will eat that? That is the reason this concept, time utility. Okay. When I want to use that product or service, I want that point of time as per my requirement. That is time utility. What is the place utility? Wherever I want, I will use that. My choice of place. Very simple. My choice of place. Whatever I want, I will need it. Fine. I want to order a TV. But if I'm staying here in Bangalore, I will need the TV in Bangalore. You cannot say, no, sir, your Aadhaar card is from Calcutta, or your permanent address is in Calcutta, so we'll deliver in Calcutta. Hey Bhagavan. Then I do not need that. So place utility. That means it involves the providing products at a place required by the customer where I need. Right. And the final is the position utility. It relates to the performing a customer to use the product according to his wishes. It means, let's say I have bought a TV. I want to see TV channels, but I'm not able to, as per my wish, I am not able to play that. Then what is the point of that? Correct. So I want to use my product and services, whatever I have bought it, as per my wishes. I have ordered this shirt, but if the seller says, no, I am selling you shirt today, but you can only use after 2 years. Hey Bhagavan. It's not as per my position wish. It is not as per my wish, customer's wish. So then in that case, it will not be the position utility. But if it is, then it will be a position utility. Is it clear? Left hand side, you can see 4 examples, and now you need to tell one by one which belongs to which type of utility. First one, Sunfeast launched Sunfeast pasta treat at all major retail stores in South India. This belongs to which type of utility? Place. Okay. Viewers can watch cable TV channels at their convenience. Lay's India Limited offers potato chips to customer. SRAindia.com offers gifts that are delivered accordingly to the wishes of the customers.
Time utility.
No.
Possession.
Position.
Possession.
It is the position. Okay. Is it okay? And the second one is basically time utility. TV channels at their convenience, whatever they want. Okay, as per the product choice and all. Is it okay? Means I want to use my product as per my wish. Fine. You understood? Simple on that. I'll be talking about some marketing organizational functions and all. Okay. And concept of this. You please, you understand this, you'll be happy to know what is marketing and organizational functions. I told you marketing is one societal process and the organizational function. Societal process you have understood through the exchange and all. Now little bit you try to understand what is the organizational function, which I have explained you already, but more on technical manner or giving some examples, videos and all. When I'm talking about the organizational functions, it is basically the creating, then I'm communicating to the customer, the target segment, and I'm delivering to you. Unless until it is delivered, I'm not getting revenue encashed, correct? So for any business, starting to end is important. And through that, when companies are making the value or offering the value to the companies. Now, when I'm talking about the delivery, it involves distribution and logistics. All those concepts. Is it understood? So you have understood delivering, you have understood communicating, you have understood value. Now let's talk about little bit creating. 50 years back, 60 years back, people only they used to think about the product. There was no concept of service that point of time. 1982, that service concept came. 1976, Patni Computer System, PCS, only introduced that consultancy, service consultancy. 1982, the then Prime Minister, Rajiv Gandhi, declared service as an industry, IT as an industry, ITES as an industry. And since then it is improving. So prior to that, basically the concept was creating something. Now here, creating means we can create the softwares also. So now today's era, creating means product and service both. Now when I'm talking about product, long back, 50 years back, you think that 50 years back, your grandfather had to buy one Maruti car. 50 years back, it was not there. 1982, it came. That point of time, 40 years back, let's say 40, 45. They had to buy a Maruti car. Do you think they had the choice to go and say, I need white car, I need black car, I need red car? It was not there. Bhai, I have made the product. You need to buy it. Marketing version 1.0. I will explain you after this. Okay, Henry Ford, 1900. He first introduced first car and it was the black car. And he was so confident, or I will say overconfident and all, they used to do the marketing, that point of era, saying that you are happy to choose any colors unless until it is a black color of the car. So Ghuma Fira ke, you will have to buy the black color only, something like that. I will explain you later on. Don't worry on that. So that was the concept and thought process, product proposition, all of those things long back. But today it is not like that. Today, when you are going to buy a car, you can say, I do not need blue car, I need a gray car. I do not need black car, I need white car. And manufacturer will paint it accordingly and give it to you. Similarly, now start understanding from customer's perspective. It means what? You are solving, you means who are the marketing manager out there in your company. What you are doing, you are trying to understand customers' problem, pain point, and you are trying to solve that, isn't it? I have approached to you. You are the Mahindra and Mahindra head of Chief Marketing Officer. I have told you I do not want your black car. I want the white car. That means my problem. That is my problem proposition, pain point. I do not want to use. And you are solving that problem, painting the new car into black or white. You are giving it to me as per my choice. Similarly, when think that you are working in a software company, you know that project manager, they deal with directly to the customers to understand their requirement and all. And then they interpret with the internal team who creates the software and all. Right? That means what? Project manager is trying to understand the customer's problem. Accordingly, they want to solve what they want for that particular software, customer software, correct? So first point is very much evident and understood that solving customer's problem, that in today's era, it is required. Second thing is involve customers in the creation stage. Now let's take an example. When you are developing a software, you are asking customer, sir, you want in Java, you want to ASP.NET, you want in Python, you want to PHP or something like that. You are involving your customer at the initial stage. In a layman word, you are asking customer, sir, you want mobile friendly or only desktop friendly or both, and so on and so forth. Accordingly, we'll start coding. So what you are doing, you are involving customers in the creation stage. Not only that, you are asking their experience also. You are asking their experience also. Okay, sir, do one thing. Give me the data. What you want to see that in the software. You are asking them all of those things. I'll give a BMW example just after this. You will understand this. So when you are involving customers' data, customer on the creation stage, then it comes to the involvement of the customer in that stage. The second important point in that, creating, when you are talking about the creation. And nowadays, the new concept is co-creation. Co-creation. Co-creation means, fine, sir, I understood your requirement. I am creating this product. You use it. Tell me what is your feedback. Then again, I will change it. Or you come one day, I will come to you, tell me what are the changes you require in the software. I'll make it. Co-creation. What do you think 50 years back when you used to go to buy a car or something? Mainly I'm talking about car because it's very easy to understand, and many gadgets were not there 40 years back, 50 years back. Or let's say you wanted to buy a watch or something and all. It was completely not custom made. It was completely made and then it is sold. There was no concept of solving customers' problem, no concept of involving customers in the creation age, no concept of the co-creation. I can understand HMT watch. Anyone you can remember HMT watch?
Yes, sir.
So I can
Yes.
remember HMT watch. It used to be the one of the watches in country wherein grandfather used to give to my father used to give to me, isn't it? One HMT, one after one generation. That kind of value is to hold. Correct? Man, HMT watch because a 10 standard, and watch is mandatory when you are appearing for 10th exam. That is the concept. First big exam, board exam, you'll have to watch. You will have to have a watch. So generally what used to happen, my father, when I attended 10th standard, my grandfather gave that watch to him. When I attended 10th standard, he gave his watch to me. Like that only, generation. One product, multiple and all. Nobody. Now, how come I can say, being a second generation person, a third generation person, Papa, this is the old one. I don't want, I want the electronic one. Give me 20 rupees, I can buy. But we didn't do that, right? You understood the concept of this creating. Now come back to the modern age right now when we are talking the BMW and all. See this video and you will understand how through the artificial intelligence, they are trying to make the driverless car and how they are involving customers' data. Okay, how they are involving customers' data for their research and development, and they are creating the driverless car for the customers with the help of AI technologies. And all.
Nothing to be afraid of. Because we're working on safer cars for a safer tomorrow with large-scale data-driven development at the BMW Autonomous Driving Campus.
Is it okay to understand? Now, how this AI works in, let me give you two minutes, little brief about those who are not from IT background, or in short, what is AI or machine learning? Machine learning is nothing but what you are doing, that machine is doing. That is machine learning. In short, at that point of time, a very easy example. We used to use the Nokia phone, and the Nokia phone, that voice command used to come. Okay, like call mom. So automatically that mom will be called. That point of time, first voice recognition technique. Machine learning is divided into three parts. Kahin bhi jao in the world, those who knows this, you will understand. One is text recognition. Text recognition means search engines. Google, text recognitions. There are some delimiters wiped off, some keywords, searching and giving you the output, okay, from the large data. We call it nowadays big data. It's nothing but when your data size is very, very, very big, and we are fetching some information from that. New name is data mining and all of those things. 20 years back, this concept was not there. Data mining, big data. Those words came later on. But the concept was same. Huge data. Internet is full of information. We are fetching some relevant information from internet. That was the main concept of text recognition technique. Okay. Another is called a speech recognition technique. So therein your intensity of the speech, it is processed and all, and one standard speech is fit into all your phones and all, and it will be adjusted, and through your voice, they will interact to the concerned person or the device accordingly. And that is the reason nowadays it is not required, to be honest. That point of time, if anybody used this service in Nokia phone, what we had to do 5-6 times, we had to say some words, few words, like Sumit, go, mom, some 5-6 words we had to utter like this, so that phone captures that voice, modularize that, standardize that voice and pitch, and then they fit it, okay, automatically. And then you call mom, it will go. Understood? That used to be the voice recognition technique. Okay, now it is in a bigger manner, you can see. Another third concept is image recognition technique. Now today you go to Google and copy one image, let's say BMW logo, copy paste there, logo search, you will get similar logos of that. Image processing. You drag down my photo, put it in Google search, it will give the similar photos of that, of mine. Okay. When you are opening one laptop or phone through your face recognition technique, that is nothing but the image recognition technique. When you are opening your laptop or phone by your thumb impression, image recognition technique. So in short, very simple, what is machine learning and artificial intelligence, which can be done by machine, okay, which is generally done by human being. That is machine learning and AI. Okay, and there are three different methods. One is text recognition, image recognition technique, and the voice recognition technique. There is no other thing in short in this world as of now in AIN. These are three simple things are there. Now coming back to this, I think now you have understood. So when I have shown you this video, have you observed the second part of the video? They are showing some data and all, or they're doing something in computer. You saw that, right? All of you. If I ask you that this belongs to which kind of AI technique, whatever I have explained you three, what will be your answer? Now, let me tell you the concept behind the driverless car. Let me tell you 1 more minute or 2 minutes behind the concept of self-driving car. You will be surprised. And many researches have happened in IITs on this, and IIMs, ISIs and all. We have done it. I will tell you something, you will be surprised. Oh my God. ये सब भी process होता है backend में. Give me 2 minutes on this so that you can understand. I'm just trying to open your concept in IT industries also. There is no guarantee that tomorrow you'll not get into the IT industries and all as a chief marketing officer or something like that. So if you do not understand these simple things in a simple manner, or maybe so-called hyped bigger things in a simple manner, you can't answer. Because it is not only the marketing concept, but also to understand the product and service. Without that, you cannot become a very good and best marketing person. Okay. The concept behind this driving car is nothing but, see, self-driving means nobody is there, only a computer is there. In terms of computer, it is in software, and in terms of computer eyes, your eyes, the camera is there, correct? No doubt in that. That means that car is capturing image which is in front of it, moving image in short, and immediately it is processing inside and taking some decisions. Am I right? Any doubt in this? So when I'm talking about the artificial intelligence, or rather machine intelligence, that means I am giving my human intelligence to machine. Means I am equipping, empowering machine to take the decision, analyze, take the decision on my behalf, means humans' behalf. That is machine learning, right? So initially it will fail. After that, as it is a machine and product and the program, it will be much more efficient. So what generally these driving cars they do? Think that main intention is it should not bang somebody. That is the main intention, correct? Right? It will not make an accident, correct? Now, the moment you, if I tell you, okay, fine, I will offer you on BMW driverless car, what first will come to you in your mind? Safety. भाई धक्का तो नहीं मार देगा ना, एक्सीडेंट तो नहीं कर देगा ना, मैं तो जाऊंगा ऊपर से जिसको मारा वो भी मेरे ऊपर केस कर देगा. Isn't it? That is the main motive. After that pleasure, I will sit with my wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. I will talk to them. I do not want to drive. Relax. Those are the secondaries, if I'm not wrong. So now focus on the primary requirement, which is the safety, and that car will not bang to the any obstacle. So how it happens? Let's say there is a wall. So if it is, let's say 6 inches, I will not say wall, that is bumper, hump. So in generic term, I'm telling you, if it is 6 inches hump wall, then it is considered to be a hump. So car will not stop. Car will reduce its speed and go. But if it is 4 feet, 3 feet, 2 feet, then car will stop. Am I right? Now, instead of that wall, it may be a human being. It may be anybody, any obstacle. And it analyzes that image, understands, processes it, or immediately takes decision. This is the concept behind any driverless car. Understood? What BMW is trying to do? And now as a marketing professor, now as a chief marketing officer, you think that you are the chief marketing officer of this BMW. You have created this advertisement, correct? I told you, I don't know whether I told you or not. What is marketing? What is things? Marketing is a bigger umbrella. Under marketing, sales is there, logistic is there, advertisement is there, branding is there. All of those things are there. Understood? So it's an umbrella, and so all spikes are this, whatever I have told you. Now consider you are a chief marketing officer, you are responsible for branding and marketing. So somebody has created this advertisement. That is the reason it is in market. That means you are a marketing manager or brand manager, whatever head. Why did you focus on this? Why did you focus on this advertisement now as a marketing? And why you are showing that it is the future? Don't worry. Nothing to afraid. BMW is working on their R&D to give you safety. Why? To inject into customers' mind, bhai, don't worry about the safety, we are taking care of that. You go ahead and buy BMW. Understood what I'm saying? So the message, what you want to pass as a marketing head, marketing director to the employee, internal or external customers, through advertising, you are injecting, positioning. The moment whenever I'm using injecting what, you think that you are positioning into customers' mind through this kind of advertising. Clear? Understood? Now, I am through with this small example and all. Just line food of thought for you people, which generally I encountered this kind of questions and during the programming and all. Okay, fine. Think that your car is moving. Your BMW automatic driverless car is driving you. In front of it, there is a wall, and right hand side, let's say left hand side, there is a wall on the road, just a hypothetical example. And right hand side, there is a human being. Okay, your car is coming. BMW cannot break the stop for certain reason. Think that it is malfunction or whatever. Driverless car has taken those pictures, analyzed, and then understood car cannot be stopped very fast because of the first speed or something like that. And it will bang either wall or a human being. Which one car will choose? Which option? It will hit wall or it will hit a human being. Understand, the decision which a human brain is going to take, that moment of time, a car is taking that. Human intelligence, machine learning. Now again, surprised. Okay, I have encountered personally in IIT exam. ISA exam. Think that wall is not there. There is one male person and one female person standing on the road. The car can go left and right, but it will hit someone. Whom it will hit? A boy, male, or a woman? Think that now, third question. Think that woman is pregnant. So it will bang that pregnant woman or that male part who is standing there. Forget about normal. Another example. One 40 years old people are standing in front of the running car. And another one, let's say 20 years old young person, or maybe 15 years of old boy. Car will hit whom? The 15 years old boy or the 40 years old? If it is hitting 15 years of old boy, why? Then it may be the only one child for that family. Then that family will be childless. If it is hitting 40 years old person, assume that everybody 40 years of age, they are earning money for the family and all. If the car is hitting that 40 years old guy, then his family will not be able to feed themselves after his death. Whom the car will hit? You understood what kind of human sense, human logic it is implemented into the machine so that machine can take a call. These are all AI and ML. You understood? Great. Now, in short, again, I know that you have understood most. And now when I'm giving you in a simple marketing system as per Kotler, what is this? You'll feel, sir, ye to aapne bol diya, no problem. You are smart enough, you are experienced, that is the reason. It becomes very easy for me now to explain you what is the simple marketing system. It is nothing but there is a seller, there is a consumer, seller is communicating giving service or product to the consumer. Consumer is giving money in terms of consideration. And if it is good, bad, and all, you are asking the feedback from the consumer. It's a simple marketing system wherein we are focusing on want, need, and demand. Right? Yesterday, last time I explained what is need, what is I want, what is my need, and what is the demand. I demand to buy these things and all, this product only, and so on and so forth. Correct? So all of these things is very pretty much easier. Now let me explain you a little bit. I don't know whether in 10 minutes it will happen or not. It will be good. I will explain you in short. Okay. Holistic marketing concept. So before I give you the concept of throwing you the concept of marketing version 1.0, version 2.0, 3.0, what I told you, Henry Ford and then and all, let me give you some sort of idea what kind of we think about the holistic marketing. Okay, let me read out this, you will understand, and then I will explain you this. Oh, holistic marketing as per Philip Kotler and the Kelvin Keller. Okay, as per them, I'm not saying anything, I'm just reading out. I'll explain you these things, and then the concept will come into the picture. A holistic marketing concept is based on the development, design, and implementation of marketing programs, processes, and activities that recognize the breadth and interdependencies. Hope you have understood. Number of products and how they are independent to each other. Holistic marketing recognizes that everything matters. Everything matters with marketing, and that a broad integrated perspective is necessary to attain the best solution. You cannot say that I will do only the external marketing, I do not do the internal marketing. If you say that you will not think about the service, only you will think about the product selling, then also you are doing a mistake. When you are talking about the relationship, it has to be with customers, and that then the channel partners and all of those things. I'll explain. And all of those things. Fine. So this is the interrelated. That is the reason we call it. Sometimes it is not also the holistic marketing. Sometimes we call it integrated marketing concept. Have you heard this name? Integrated marketing. So this is called the integrated marketing concept as overall. Fine. And as a holistic manner, holistic marketing has the 4 components to this. One is internal marketing. One is integrated marketing. Another is relationship marketing. And another is performance marketing. These are the 4 main components are there in holistic marketing. Let me explain you one by one this internal marketing, integrated marketing, relationship marketing, and what is the performance marketing. Okay. Internal marketing is nothing but when we are communicating internally in the company. All of you are working in a company, you know that information or marketing flyer, marketing videos, marketing concept, marketing communication, it comes from the marketing team or the director or the hired people of the organization internally also. Means within the employees, within the organization, strictly confidential, within the employees. Correct now? That is called as the internal marketing. It may be by the marketing department. It may be your senior management is coordinating. It may be other department is communicating. But when I'm talking about the marketing, don't think it is a sale. It is the concept which I told you. The marketing is an overall banner or the umbrella under which branding, advertising, customer service, sales, and everything comes into the picture. So that in short, it eases the process of sales of the product and service, and companies can get the money out of this or the revenue out of this. Now I have given this example of this Airtel or Vodafone. When I was in Vodafone, I joined first my company after my master's in Vodafone as an assistant manager. They are in Vodafone Lower Parel head office. I don't know now. I think they are there or shifted. I don't know. Vodafone Lower Parel head office, Kamla Mills complex. Okay. So therein I can remember they were so good. They used to trust employees in such a manner. First, when Juju, you know, right? Juju advertisement. All of you, right? Juju.
Yes.
That pug is following something and all. Whenever they used to come or they used to create the new advertisement. Let's say tomorrow it is going to hit air, means radio or TV. Let's say tomorrow it is going to happen after 12 o'clock to 9. Today, 4 o'clock, they used to circulate to us. And I can remember the line which that CEO used to write along with the attachment of the videos or link with the videos. I can't remember exactly. I think link with the videos so that we can play of the new advertisement. That our employee matters. Dear all employees, our employee matters. Tomorrow, this commercial is going to hit to the mark, hit in the air. Before that, it is open for your suggestions and evaluations and appreciations and all of those things. Words. Please click this link and whatever, see our new commercial. So that means what? Management is giving value to the internal people. Internal employees, let them be happy that they are the first. They are the first to know what is going to happen tonight. Before everybody knows, Hari, have you seen that new advertisement of Vodafone? No, I didn't see. Kaun sa employee hai? What kind of manager you are? You are working in head office and all. You even yourself do not know what new advertisement has come. Bad brand, then bad image. That is the reason top level managements they used to share with us before that. This is the classic example of internal marketing. Now replicate this concept anywhere. I'm 100% sure if you are working in any organization, small or big or whatever, this kind of communication happens. Internally confidential. This is for your purpose, internal purpose only, so that you can feel good. Do you think that gives you a little bit privileged, that company is asking my feedback as a small employee also, that, or they are communicating me first before hitting the market? To be honest, till now, maybe this Vodafone was my first company, but I feel very proud, so that I was a part of this group before, because of certain things and all. Okay. Because of these reasons also, internally, to create the image, few companies, they do that family get together. Employees family get together once in a year. It is a cost to company, but still they do. Why? Because that family members, they will come and see, oh my God, there's a big company. Oh, they are giving you 5-star hotel stay. Oh, they are doing this much of things in 5-star hotel. They have huge money. Oh, that means you're in a good company. Stick to there. Don't leave this company. These things influencing comes from the family to the employee, and definitely employee does not leave to some extent and all, something like that. So that is also called internal marketing, internal branding by the maybe HR team or the senior management team to retain people, to give boost of their confidence or something like that. Understood? Fine. So what I will do, I will stop here. I think continuously I'm talking and all, and I think this is the almost time is done. Next time I will start from this slide. Okay.